The wind howled through the skeletal branches of the Joshua trees, a mournful dirge across the desolate Navajo reservation. My grandfather, a respected medicine man, had warned me never to stray from the Hogan after dark. But teenage curiosity, fueled by whispered stories around the fire, had led me to the edge of the mesa. The moon, a sliver of bone in the inky sky, cast long, distorted shadows. That's when I saw it. At first, it looked like a coyote, loping across the barren landscape. But its gait was too fluid, too deliberate. As it drew closer, I could see it was no animal. It walked on two legs, its form hunched and distorted, its fur matted and dark. Its head, however, was distinctly human, with eyes that glowed with an unholy light. Fear, cold and sharp, pierced through me. I knew what it was, a skinwalker, a creature of Navajo legend, a sorcerer who had traded their humanity for dark power, able to shape-shift into animals. I turned to run, but my legs felt like lead. The creature stopped, its head cocked as if listening. It let out a sound, a chilling imitation of a child's cry. My blood ran cold. I knew this trick, it was meant to lure victims closer, to exploit their empathy. I clamped my hands over my ears, but the sound seemed to penetrate my very bones. It began to move again, this time at a terrifying speed. It shifted between forms, a coyote one moment, a wolf the next, then back to its hunched, human-like shape. It was toying with me, reveling in my terror. I stumbled back towards the Hogan, my breath coming in ragged gasps. The skinwalker kept pace, always just out of reach, its glowing eyes burning into me. I could smell it now, a sickening mix of decaying flesh and wet animal fur. I reached the Hogan, fumbling with the latch. As I burst through the door, I slammed it shut, throwing the heavy wooden bar across. I collapsed against the door, my heart pounding in my chest. From outside, I heard a scratching, a rhythmic scraping against the wooden walls. Then, a voice, my grandfather's voice, but twisted, distorted, filled with malice. "Let me in, grandson," it hissed. "It's cold out here." I knew it wasn't him. My grandfather was inside, his face etched with worry as he held a ceremonial knife, chanting ancient prayers. The scratching continued, the distorted voice whispering my name, promising power, promising knowledge. Dawn finally broke, painting the sky with streaks of pink and orange. The scratching stopped. When I dared to open the door, there was nothing there but the wind whistling through the Joshua trees, and the faint, lingering scent of something dark and ancient. But I knew it was still out there, lurking in the shadows, waiting for the next sliver of moon, waiting for me. I would never forget the glowing eyes, the distorted voice, the chilling realization that some legends are far more real than we dare to believe.